Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will summarize to you chapter 8 of The Price of Tomorrow, Us versus Them. If you're interested to know the content, you need to keep on watching. All species form some sort of groups. The biological significance of importance cannot be understated, originating likely from a need for survival of a species. The lack of an ability to form bonds is associated with some of the most severe personality disorders, such as paranoia and schizophrenia, and much research has been done on the need for humans to belong. It's hard to underestimate the importance of this in our everyday lives, with many of the things we choose to do ultimately servicing this need. Our need to form strong bonds or relationships touches just about everything we see. The science of social psychology studies how our thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and behaviors are influenced and in turn influence our interactions with others. Many of us think that we are in total control of our thoughts, but we fail to understand that our thoughts are highly influenced by the people around us and everything we read, see, and do. Belong to one group most likely also means not belonging to another group. As a consequence, a natural byproduct of deepening some relationships is not deepening others. This can create us versus them, and it is a far more powerful force in your life than you may realize. It happens with every one of our labels: race, religion, income level, education, politics, whatever it may be. How many minutes has it been since you last categorized someone? You may even be doing it right now. Over the course of competition, different groups can become increasingly hostile to each other. For example, the competition among different countries for technology, resources, money, etc. We see this dynamic playing out across our lives. Ironically, because of our strong desire to belong, it is easy to divide us through competition. Taken together, that means that we may easily be manipulated, and worse, that manipulation can reinforce itself and lead us to believe it was our idea in the first place. With a greater understanding of social persuasion and how it affects all of us, I have been increasingly fascinated with what thoughts are truly my own and which ones have been implanted there by others. This is a diagram of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. Understanding needs and desires and then targeting them is at the heart of persuasion, so it's no surprise that this early work by Maslow helped propel marketing and communications in countless industries and brands. Core to every product, service, or organization is influencing your decision. We may not even realize how we came to believe something in the first place. A simple example of game mechanics shows this power to get you addicted. A digital game is something that you choose to play. You spend your time without any chance of monetary reward. That precious time could be spent on countless activities that would yield greater benefit for you. What mechanisms in game design create habits and keep us coming back? For example, if a game is too difficult to win early, users get frustrated and do not stick with it. So game designers include early wins or prizes to create dopamine responses in your brains, which create stickiness. As the game progresses, if it is too easy to win or collect prizes, users quickly get bored and drop off. Over time, by increasing the difficulty in combination with giving ownership of prizes that can be used to get through harder levels, game designers create a ladder of motivators to keep your brain engaged. The more recent knowledge of how our brain works combined with the technology to target individuals ensures that we all see different results online. It's easy to understand the benefit for an organization to target me with things that I will click on, higher conversion and revenue. We know that our thoughts and actions are highly influenced by what we see, read, and listen to, so that means that technology that targets us naturally creates filter bubbles. We might not even realize where an idea was implanted in our brains in the first place. The conjunction of those three things. First, Maslow's hierarchy, where many in the world or even our own backyard is at very different stages of the pyramid. Second, technology that targets us individually and therefore reinforces belief patterns. And third, a natural tendency in humans to create us versus them has the potential to create a dangerous reinforcing loop where hate and division reign. All these factors are at the root of rising extremism globally. It is driven by inequality and loss of hope that come from economic disparities. People do not naturally hate others when they are content or have abundance. They are manipulated into it when they feel discounted or that they have nothing to lose. When any group is experiencing what they believe is unjust, it is easy to consolidate power from that same disillusionment. A classic example is Adolf Hitler's rise to power in Germany after World War I. The years following World War I were harsh for the German people. Humiliating defeat in the war and resentment of the Treaty of Versailles combined with food shortages, high unemployment rate, trade tariffs designed to protect other countries like the United States from losing jobs to Germany all fueled discontent. To drive employment and the economy, the government added enormous amounts of debt that could then not be repaid. Germany began printing large amounts of money, which caused hyperinflation, wiping out all debt and all savings. As leader of the Nazi Party, Hitler used this growing frustration to build a strong following. The Nazi Party received 19% of the vote in 1930 and from there continued to consolidate power through propaganda until 1933, when the Enabling Act gave Hitler ultimate power and dictatorship, which he used to kill an estimated 6 million Jews and 11 million others in concentration camps. A master race against all others. Us versus them taken to the extreme. In a world where abundance is possible, it is a flawed system that gives rise to extreme inequality. The output of that inequality will lead to a negative feedback loop of more extremism. That tribe or group mentality will in turn give rise to leaders who, instead of uniting us, divide us further using simple us versus them narratives. They become believable, potentially generationally believable, with severe consequences for us all. Can we challenge ourselves to create a better system for the world today by, instead of solving for an individual competition, finding a number of bigger goals that we must all solve for the benefit of humanity? The simple fact is that there is only one human race and all of us belong to it. Chapter 9 will be summarized in the next video. If you like to get a copy of this book, click on the link in the description below.